Hello and welcome to my first look at November's issue of White Dwarf. It's in this package. It just came today, Wednesday the 31st of October, so it came in October, which is pretty good. I'm sure that there's a lot of orcs in here, and we all know that orcs are now releasing in November, so much for October. Anyway, let's unwrap this. I just want to say a huge thank you to all of the subscribers and viewers of the channel, and especially the Patreons. I did a giveaway of the 500th store exclusive Primaris Lieutenant. Really awesome looking model. You could only get these in store on a specific day, and if they ran out you had another week to go and get them. But a guy in Poland won this, one of my Patreons, and I've said now that if you remain a Patreon, then I'll be doing a giveaway every single month. So for as little as like $1 or $5, you've got like a 1 in 20 chance at the moment of winning a £20 model, which is pretty good. As always, I always take suggestions from all the Patreons as to which model they want me to give away next. So get yourselves over to my Patreon, support the channel, and be in with a very good chance of winning a model a month. Pretty awesome. Anyway, let's have a look at the White Dwarf, and straight away we can see some orcs peeping out just here. It is of the model that isn't available separately yet. Really sucks. No, this is Speed Freaks, obviously. This is the Shock Jump Dragster, I believe it's called. Let's have a look at the front cover. There we go, White Dwarf, November, not October. They really missed a trick there, I think. Not putting October and having orcs on there. Waaagh, orcs, Speed Freaks race into battle to cause mayhem and destruction. New Speed Freaks game revealed. Also in the issue, new Orc Codex, Golden Demon Classic, Realm Slayer feature, Speed Freaks playthrough, Ultimate Guide to Destruction, Match Play Games, Middle Earth, Orcs vs Tau, Battle Report, and much more. There you go. As always, this magazine costs you £5.99, or you can get a yearly subscription for £60, which does save you £12. You're essentially getting 12 issues for the price of 10. Pretty good. So here we go. Plenty of green. Get ready for the Speed Waaagh. What is White Dwarf? Every issue is somebody's first. Okay. That's all the contents. It's a huge orc special in here this month. Here we go. Kill Team Commanders as well. Waaagh, orcs return in full force this month. Here we go. So, well, Codex Orcs is £25 as always. The collector's edition is £50. The data cards are £10, and the Orc dice are £12.50. Now, in my weekly pre-order video, I did go through all of these. They are up for pre-order. They come out in a few days' time. I'm getting pretty much everything, so stay tuned to the channel, and you'll be able to watch me unbox everything on Saturday. And there'll be separate videos for each thing. And when I build each model, there'll be more videos for those, and I'll try and get them out daily if I can. Mech Boy Workshop, it's just nice to see some orc scenery, even though if it is made in China like all the other Games Workshop scenery. It's just good to get some Xenos scenery. That's £25, that one. Racing, shooting and crumpeting. So this is the Speed Freaks box contents. As you can see, it comes with the Shock Jump Dragster and the custom booster blaster. As of now, it being end of October, you can't get these two models separately, which really sucks. Would have been nice if they released them alongside the other buggies for £27.50 or whatever they're charging. £90 though gets you 6 bikes, which have been around for quite a while, and these 2 vehicles, and the game obviously. So that's the Squig Chucker. Or Squig Buggy, should I say, and it looks like you can use that in Speed Freaks too. So if you're planning on getting the other vehicles, then you've got a pre-made game for them too. Death Killer War Trike, so this is the Speed Boss. It's £27.50. They're all £27.50. I think I'll keep the trike on the base, but all the buggies I won't. And here they are. So you get the Mega Track Scrapjet, £27.50. The Rucker Truck Squig Buggy, again, same price, £27.50. That's one of my favourites. And then finally the Boom Dacker Snazwagon. Again, £27.50. Korean art like no other. Taking Command, so Kill Team Commanders was up for pre-order as well last weekend. Has been out for a while now, but £50 gets you the new book and a load of new cards. There's designer notes on them, and then the Commander sets, which are £25 each. Some of them are better than others in terms of, you know, like £25 for this one is going to be, yeah, pretty poor. But for some of the Commanders, it definitely saves you a little bit of money from getting them separately. Space Marine Heroes. This month sees the release of this special edition set. So standard Space Marines. Who said they haven't made any new models for Space Marines recently? Well, these are all new models for Space Marines. They are £5 each, exclusively from Games Workshop stores and selected trade stockists around the world. It's a set comprised of 9 unique miniatures for you to collect. Each Marine is packed in a sealed mystery box, so unless you're a powerful psycho, you won't know which model you've added to your collection. Interesting. So that is really, really interesting. So they're £5 each, but it's a set of 9 unique miniatures. So I take it they're £5 each rather than £5 for the 9. That would be pretty good if that was the case. But it sucks that you don't know which is in which box. Kind of like Games Workshop was trying the loot box. Looking at this, that's the kind of scheme I think Games Workshop are trying to pull off. Selling your miniatures in boxes that you don't know what's in them for real money. Kind of like a gambling kind of thing. Obviously you are going to get a Space Marine, but you just don't know which one. I don't know about that. Well, the miniatures look cool anyway, and it's a shame you just can't get them knowing which ones you get, if that makes sense. I think that's the last thing that normal Space Marines need. But anyway, let's move on. Hobby supply drop. Now you can get a painting handle that will fit your entire Dreadnought on, and you can also get one that holds specific parts of models as well. Citadel water pot. I've just found another new way of creating a water pot, but the handles are £12 for the painting handle. This is really odd because that's a Citadel assembly handle, but they've called it the painting handle, and that's £12 apparently. And then this is the XL painting handle, which is £8. So you're paying £4 more for that, and then the pot is £5. Gift guide. And then latest from Forge World, which includes this amazing monstrosity, which check out the channel over the weekend and you may well see it pop up. Of course, it's the Seraptech Necron Heavy Construct. Licensed games: Total War, Warhammer 2 Curse of the Vampire Coast, and Warhammer Quest 2 The End Times. Also, Age of Sigmar Realm Wars, Tales from the Black Library, Wild Rider, Realm Slayer, starring the voice of Brian Blessed, Black Pyramid, some novella series, Death Knell, The Beast Arises, Volume 2. Good, so that's great. They're doing another volume. Hopefully they'll come out in volumes. That'd be great. Contact, Temporal Distort, so a look at Orcs and Stomper and the Baneblade and the Shadow Sword really. Necromunda Underhive, good look at some of the miniatures that they've released over the time. Kill Team Commanders expansion set, and then all the commanders. Saga of a Slayer, Troll Slayer. Gotrek looks pretty tiny there, doesn't he? Wow. And finally we get to Realm Slayer. The Need for Speeding. A good look at Orcs. And a close-up of all the vehicles. All of the 6 vehicles, in fact. Rev your engines, so they have a little battle report. I won't spoil that for you, so let's go straight to there. Classic 2018. Very interesting. Nice diorama there. Brilliant. Oh, that's interesting. Natural colour selection. Love the scenery. What's this big beastie? Maybe he's going to grab all of these people. Massive Lake Tower. Awesome. November in Black Library. I went through all those books on the other page. Black Talon, first mark. Novella Series 1. November in Black Library. So quite a lot of adverts in this White Dwarf. Dakabad's Big Scrap. So it looks like this is going to be a battle report between the orcs and the Tau. Again, just looking at these, it makes it look a bit odd seeing the buggies and things on big bases, and then you look at the war tracks, which are slightly smaller actually, not on bases. Anyway, I'll leave it up to you if you want to put bases on there or not. I won't spoil that. So we'll go straight past the results. Space Marines won, by the way. And then, there you go. There's a big advert for all of the Orc releases. So you've got 4 of the new vehicles. The only way to get those 2 at the moment is just through Speed Freaks, the Mechboy Workshop, Codex, cards, and then some of the other units that you can get. They've put a little web store exclusive because apparently that's the only way you can get the Stomper, which is only £5 more than the Gorkanaut, might I add, and it's still a lovely looking model all the way back from its release 11 years ago now, and lots of other kits. But I'd like them to, you know, pay more attention to, you know, looted tanks and looted vehicles. I know that's half the fun, but I think the range definitely needs newer models other than like buggies. Ultimate Guide to Destruction. So lots more orcs there. Brilliant. So a nice Age of Sigmar. I like how they've tied that into this issue. Nice Age of Sigmar fantasy kind of lead into orcs too. But they've also got some other armies. Talking Heads. Interesting. Hall of Fame inductee. Armies of Middle Earth. Unholy Crusade. Ugh, look at these purpley Nurglings. Incredible. Lovely colours. Loves the purples as well, the way he's done that. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I really like them. Blanchitsu. So we've got an article of Blanchitsu here. Interesting creatures there. That model looks familiar. Find your local store. The raid on Waaagh Peninsula. Fantastic diorama. Especially when you have these dudes jumping out of the sea or ocean, literally out of the ocean there. Paint splatter. Shows you a little bit how to paint some orcs and their skin, some yellows and some straps. Very, very decent paint guides there, and also some paint guides for bikes. Very useful for Speed Freaks box set. So this is the issue you need to get with that box set, definitely. Demex Workshop. So some custom vehicles, pretty good. Custom Lehman Russ tank there. That's in chapter approved 2018 edition. That's out soon. And then new units for orcs in there. A looted wagon, which is a Lehman Russ or Predator sized battle tank. A Battle Fortress is a Bane blade sized tank. So find out next month on chapter approved. Warhammer World advert. Some readers models. And guide in the bunker. And that's normally where it cuts off, about 140 odd pages or so. Really nice looking army, that. With Rogel Dawn standing above them. And then you get the gift guide in here. So you get the Sector Mechanicus Derelict Factorum. Of course, the gift guide, as all gift guides, there are no prices, which is very helpful. Mechanicus Derelict Factorum. I haven't seen those wall parts before, they look pretty cool. Sector Imperialis Imperial Sector, Azurite Townscape, a Citadel Ultimate Project set, Project Paint set, that'd be pretty cool to get. Paint box, obviously I don't think it comes with those paints, but they're going to be useful to have to store your paints in. And a hobby project box. These paint racks, it's good that they're going into the paint rack systems now. Painting handle, just normal paint handle, water pot. And then kill team, I wonder if you can actually get that, because that's been out of stock for a very long time now. Hope you can, hope they do make some more. Night Vaults, Dark Imperium, easy to build sets, Soul Wars for Age of Sigmar, Speed Freaks, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, Adeptus Titanicus rule sets. I know Grandmaster Edition that was sold out within like an hour. Still haven't made any more of them. Realm of Battle boards, and then some scenery there. So no actual news on the battle forces. I am assuming that'll be the end of November that we'll get a proper Christmas gift guide in that White Dwarf magazine, or maybe even separately within the magazine. I really like the look of the Death Guard one. I hope they do make one for like Primaris and Mechanicus and so on. But let's have a look here. Next month on sale, Friday the 7th of December, which doesn't really give you that long. What, less than 3 weeks? Like 2.5 weeks really, you know, to get a proper gift guide out. Doesn't give people long at all. They should have really had everything in this edition, in my opinion anyway. But in next month's copy, there is a mega battle report, a new quest, Blanchitsu, eliminations, White Dwarf interview, paint splatter, free gifts and much more. Free gifts sounds quite promising, but a new quest, I think that might be the Blackstone Fortress. If you go on Games Workshop's website now, on the Warhammer community website, you'll be able to see some of the pictures of the new models, kind of like Rogue Trader-esque. Some things I've never seen before in terms of the model, so looks very interesting. Interesting times. It'd be excellent to get my hands on that box set if I can, show you all the miniatures and things. That has been my first look at November's edition of White Dwarf. Not the October we were expecting, I don't think. So now Orcs will definitely be with us all through Nidvember, or November, and hopefully you'll enjoy all the content coming to this channel. Once again, thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.